Welcome to the Punters Runner by Runner preview for the Gateway, brought to you by Racing Queensland. I'm your host, Liam McAllion, also known as the Stats Guy. I'm joined by Punters form analyst, James Lamb. Lammy, how are you?
Good to be here. Yeah, looking forward to previewing this race. Of course, the winner goes into the Stradbroke handicap if they get the job done here. So, looking forward to it.
Absolutely. The Gateway will be run this Saturday, December 13th, with a place in Queensland's most prestigious Group 1 on offer. As Lammy just mentioned, a spot in the $3 million Stradbroke handicap is on the line in this $300,000 Gateway race, open to 3 and 4-year-olds. What else have we got to look forward to in this one, Lammy?
Yeah, it's not a bad support card at Eagle Farm. We've got 3 listed races, all worth $160,000. Yep. We've got the Bribey for the sprinters, the Tail Stakes over $1,500, and the Just Now over $1,300. But we, of course, will be focusing on just the Gateway today.
Absolutely. We want to cover this huge feature race that is worth $300,000. Let's get into it, right into the form, starting with number 1, Boomtown Boss, my favourite trainer, Tony Golan, and the jockey, Ryan Maloney on this one.
Yeah, you got the pronunciation right this time. Boomtown Boss, yeah, could easily be 2 from 2. This prep was just touched off at Doomben last start in a very tight photo. Has won 3 from 6 at Eagle Farm, but it's worth noting that 5 of his wins have come when first or second up. So proven fresh performer, comes into this third up. So that's the little query.
There you go. Number 2 is the next one. Number 2, Tuned, trained by Annabelle and Rob Archibald.
Yeah, brings solid New South Wales form into this, winning 2 of his last 3 and ran second in the 1 miss. So been close up in all 3 starts, drawn well. The Archibald stable's going very nicely across all states at the moment. His form out of benchmark grade is a little bit iffy. He had a few runs in the Queensland winter earlier this year where he failed to fire up in grade. So that is my little concern with Tuned.
Interesting. Number 3, Band of Brothers, barrier 4 in this one, and Andrew Mallion on board.
Yeah, mixed his form in Victoria, but he was a Group 3 winner down there. His Queensland form's been rock solid, yet to miss a place in 3 runs. It was a nice on-pace win in 85 grade and drawn handy from barrier 4. I think he'll take a sit just off the pace setters.
Very good. Next one, number 4, a punter on board is Justin Huxtable.
Yeah, he found 1100 too short on resumption, but he's better suited over this longer trip second up. Placed in a couple of Group 3s last preparation, but was beaten decent margins in both of those, so around 3 to 4 lengths. I think he'll be doing his best work late from back in the field, but a place probably appears best in this lineup.
Don't mind that. Number 5, Tassaray on board again is Damien Thornton.
Nice win last start when leading throughout, but this looks a big leap from a benchmark 64. I think he probably needs something a bit easier.
Yep, fair call. Number 6, Brynda Van, Irish gelding actually in barrier 11.
Yeah, import, who raced predominantly over a mile and 2,000 in the UK. Recent trial over 1,000 was quite good though, and it's interesting that Golan is actually kicking him off in this event. I thought he might have gone for something a little bit easier, but look, his form overseas is quite good over longer trips, but I am happy to see him first up. I just think he'll improve on whatever he does here, but if he runs well, it certainly wouldn't shock.
Yep, there you go. Number 7, you don't mind the look of this one. Al Morzillo, jockey is Daniel Moore.
Yeah, brilliant on her day, but hard to catch. You just need to look at her record to see that she's either very good or very bad's probably harsh.
Okay,
but
yeah.
Chocolates or boiled lollies. She sort of needs everything to go right due to her racing pattern. She needs speed on, needs to get a nice card into the race. But when it all falls into place, she's got a wicked turn of foot. She's coming out of much stronger races than most of these, and I think she'll be close to her peak third up. Her 2 starts back have been just okay, so we'll need improvement third up. But the tempo does look suitable. I think they'll go along in front in the early stages of this race.
All right, want their best there. Number 8, Poster Girl, trained by Chris and Corey Muntz, and the jockey is Martin Harley.
Yeah, shooting for a hat-trick after a Class 3 win here and a benchmark 78 win at the Sunshine Coast. Definitely on the up, but the barrier 10, it hasn't really done her any favours. I think she'll be back in the field and she'll have to sprint past some pretty handy types. So it's a no from me.
No, fair call. Number 9, Piarata's Gem. The jockey is CJ Graham on this one.
Yeah, well held in a benchmark 70 at Doomben last start. Hard to make a strong case for her on the back of that effort and not really well weighted in this, so pass.
Lastly, number 11, Ready to Ship, trained by Toby Evans, and the jockey is Kyle Wilson-Taylor.
Yeah, he's won 3 on the bounce in pretty dominant fashion. Was up in grade last start and bolted in over 1350 at Doomben. Kyle Wilson-Taylor has options from barrier 2, but I'd imagine probably settle in the first 4 in running. Could even take up the speed if it's not, a hectic pace early on. But I think they'll probably take a sit just off them. Definitely one that I'm respecting because it's on a pretty rapid sort of upward spiral, this horse.
There you go. Absolutely love that. That's the field covered thanks to Lammy. I want us to give you the top 4 for the Gateway as well because we're very intrigued on this one.
Yeah, I'm going with a bit of a roughie here. I wanted to play around the favourite, so I'm going with Elmore Zillow.
Okay.
Based on what she can do at her best. So we do need a little bit of improvement third up, but I think she was around 13 or 14 bucks when I was doing the form. So that price appeals.
Beautiful.
Got Ready to Ship as the main danger. Boomtown Boss in for third, and Band of Brothers I've got in for fourth.
Very nice. Lastly, if I was to give you $100 to spend on the race, Lammy, I don't know where you go with this one, but what would you do with it?
I will have 50 each way on Elmore Zillow.
Really?
So
Okay.
as we record this, there's 3 place dividends.
Yep.
So I think we're getting a nice price for the place. So I'll keep it pretty simple, 50 each way, Elmore Zillow.
Love that. A bit of value there. That's the runner-by-runner preview done and dusted. Reminder, you can get your tickets for the Ladbrokes Gateway Race Day from the Brisbane Racing Club website. Thank you very much for your thoughts, Lammy.
No worries. Thanks for having me.
No worries. And big thanks to our friends at Racing Queensland.
Imagine what you could be buying instead. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.